We were last in eastern Greenland, where we got to hear some of those new man-made sounds that narwhals are now experiencing, and we created a hypothesis or an educated guess on how we thought those new man-made sounds may affect narwhals diving in that area of the ocean. Well, now it's time to meet up with one of the scientists that's studying that phenomenon, Dr. Terrie Williams. And for that, we're going to travel back to Santa Cruz, California, back to the Long Marine Laboratory, where we're going to meet up with Terrie so she can introduce herself. Take it away, Terrie.
I'm Terrie Williams. I'm a professor of ecology and evolutionary biology at the University of California in Santa Cruz. And I also work with the Institute of Marine Sciences on the Marine campus. I am a wildlife ecophysiologist, which is a real mouthful, but basically I study animals. And I study big animals, both marine and terrestrial, sort of the big carnivores, and I do it simply because I like them. The reason I study science is, one, I just find it fascinating. I find the animals I study amazing, and I'm just curious. I'm curious about how all of these animals once evolved, how they've turned out to be so perfectly fitted for the ocean or fitted for the mountains or the forests. And I am just in awe with nature. And because of that, I don't want to see it go away. And I think that science is the answer in terms of making sure that we conserve these species.
And to help accomplish that science, Dr. Williams created the Marine Mammal Physiology Project in 1994 to combine the strengths of world-renowned scientists with unique partnerships of resident animals to help answer many questions about the unique biology and physiology of marine mammals. But now, guys, I want to welcome you into the Marine Mammal Physiology Project and give you a very special behind-the-scenes tour and introduce you to two of our very special research partners. So come on in. This is Donley and Rain, two male Atlantic bottlenose dolphins who help us answer questions about how dolphin bodies work and also assist us in developing technology that help us study dolphins and whales in the ocean, like the narwhals we've been talking about. Now let's learn a little bit more about each one individually. This is Donnelly. Donnelly was a stranded calf who was rescued and rehabilitated by a professional animal care team. And this is Rayne. Rayne was born in professional care, and both animals have been deemed non-releasable by the federal government. Now, have you been able to figure out how to tell Donley and Rain apart? Let's see if I can help. Here's a set of pictures of Donley and Rain. Pause the video here and list or even draw some of the differences that you observe between the various body parts that you think will help you tell the two animals apart. As you've observed, there's lots of differences between the various body parts of Donley and Rain. If we start with the rostrum, or the mouth area of the dolphins, you'll notice that with Donley, his upper and lower jaw are almost the same length. But if we look at Rain, his lower jaw sticks out a little bit further than his upper jaw, giving him a very characteristic jawline that's unique to him. Now, if we look at the pectoral fin, the dorsal fin, and the tail fluke, we'll notice that the edges of those fins are also very unique to each animal. Especially if we look at the dorsal fin and the tail fluke, the trailing edge, or the back edge of those fins, is very unique to each animal. In fact, it's just like a thumbprint for us humans, where every human has a very unique thumbprint. Each dolphin has a very unique edge to their dorsal fin and tail fluke. Now that we've met Donley and Rain, what do you think we do to care for these guys? The health and well-being of Donley and Rain is always our top priority, and we provide them exceptional animal care 365 days a year. But what do you think that care involves? Why don't you pause the video and make a quick list of everything that you think we do to care for Donley and Rain? And when you're done making your list, unpause the video, and you can see a day in the life of an animal care professional. Okay guys, let's see how you did. Every time we get to an item that you have on your list, go ahead and check it off and let's see how many you got. Each morning starts off with food preparation, where we prepare the diets for all of our marine animals. The diets of these animals are hand sorted, making sure the animals only get the best of the best. And each animal gets a very specific diet that is just for them. Cleaning is a huge part of animal care. Whether we're cleaning food preparation areas or animal habitats, we spend a large part of our day cleaning, cleaning, and cleaning. We also check on the living environments of all the animals several times a day to make sure the environment is perfect for each animal. Did you take your vitamins today? Well, all of our marine mammals get vitamins every day as well. So now that we know how we care for Donley and Rain, it's time to get down to business on having these guys help us develop some technologies that will help us answer those questions about how man-made noises may be affecting narwhals diving around Greenland. Head to the next module to see how Donley and Rain help us develop those tools.